Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to a whole new Saber Dice experience. We're about to get a little raw and raunchy as we bring you a brand new hour of hilarious Dungeons & Dragons every single week with our new Patreon-exclusive game, available as both a weekly podcast and video. This is Saber Dice After Dark.
Welcome back, everybody, to the After Dark podcast. That pause was for how real this is about to get.
I
If you
thought you were
have,
impersonating
if you have little sensitive baby ears, then go plug them. Unless you have headphones, then just unplug the headphones. But welcome. Shit's going to go down. We're probably going to talk about a lot of dicks. But this is the After Dark podcast. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon. We love you so much. And as Cody would say, we love your faces. But I'm going to move this on to our Lich Lord, Michael Hunt.
Goddamn right you are. Previously on the Jade Colossus, inside the ruins of what was once the Tower of Va, Draxxus loomed over the latest batch of applicants for his grand experiment, an elaborate magical spell that required the channeling of several powerful mages, an elaborately constructed shared dream space. 5 applicants were chosen from a further and further dwindling pool, strapped into the arcane contraption and sent into the shared dream space, simulating an ascent into the Jade Colossus, a massive tower that suddenly appeared on a previously undiscovered island in the Undersphere. As the applicants bickered, nearly died, ran away, and stumbled over puzzle after puzzle, Draxxus looked at the list of the deceased and the list of the remaining applicants. Close enough. Get them out. The camera pans in through the window in the Tower of, or what was once the Tower of, books line the shelves here. 5 mages look over this contraption, this strange waved bed that has a series of arcane runes just sort of glowing over the head spaces of 5 of these quote-unquote applicants. As the mages finish their chanting, the arcane sort of screen wipes back, revealing the faces of 5 applicants, several of whom look very different than they looked in the dream space. So we'll go around real quick, and you guys can tell me exactly what your characters look like. We'll start with Cody. Who are you playing, and what does he look like?
He looks exactly like fucking Ewan did.
Perfect. Great. Next.
Yeah, so he's already been introduced. He is still Ewan. He's still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed dwarf, redheaded dwarf with big curly hair. Did I give him red hair? I've slept since the last time I talked about his... Well, he has red hair.
Weren't you a halfling?
No, I'm a dwarf.
I was a halfling.
I've always been a dwarf.
I wrote that halflings exist now just for you, and you're not even a halfling.
I was a halfling.
Well, I'm sorry.
That's racist.
Read the book, Mike.
That doesn't have anything to do with the book anyway. Lauren, who are you, and what do you look like?
I am going to be playing a tiefling monk. Spoiler alert, it's not Jinx. I'm going to be playing Boshi.
What is it with you and tieflings? Does she have a bread fetish?
There's a reason.
Does she have a bread fetish?
British.
A British.
Wait to find out.
British?
Gross.
She's all doughy-eyed.
Whoa. Everything just got dark and purple here.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if you were trying to set the mood while I was talking about my character, but it was working.
No, someone said rest our characters, and I said I have no idea how to do that, so I just started clicking buttons. Perfect. That means let's jump over the guy. Who are you? What do you look like?
He fucking changed the color.
Just for those of you who can't see Fantasy Grounds, they just started changing color.
Everybody who has the
Like
vodcast, everybody who has the vodcast can now see the dice roller. So if you're on the vodcast, and if you are on the podcast, you will still have to listen to us remind David to call out his rolls for you. So,
Guy,
That was a throwback.
who are you and what do you look like?
I am still playing Bjark, but not like the one in the whatever that was. That was a load of horse shit. I don't know why he was so... There's no other word for it. He was basically acting like a prissy little human, busy running around trying to make everyone's feelings feel okay or whatever the fuck that was. He no longer is clean shaven. What is this? The 90s? No, it is a modern day era. So he sports this large blonde beard that's plaited with various bits of bone and tooth in amongst it, but still a big strapping barbarian.
I don't think I can handle that. What is this, the 90s? No. I can't. Incorrect, sir. Not the 90s at all. Jacob, who are you and what do you look like?
Coming out of the system is not a halfling wizard with that funny little voice. Instead, you have all known Mikhail to be a very plain-looking human, the small beard and a mustache and some black hair. He's got a shawm. He plays it sometimes, but he would tell you that he's the most handsome man ever. And that he would want to not rule, but just lead the party somewhere. He doesn't know why Franklin was who he projected as in that space. He's nothing like that. He's much more heroic and awesome, and not just a little baby. So that's Mikhail.
Perfect. And last but definitely not least, Dave, who are you and what do you look like?
Quick question. Now, did we know that we were going into this dream machine state?
You knew that you were going into it, but not what it would make you as, right? You signed up for this project, this application went through, and you were selected for this team, and you knew what you were getting into, but not what you would look like inside of it.
Okay. So Rufus wakes up, and he is just a little lightly armored halfling with a giant crab. He was probably like sleeping on top of the crab, and the crab was on top of a slab. And he looks around and goes, "What happened to everyone? What are you guys doing? Where was everyone I was just with?"
What you?
I don't know, but the lights here are just fucking awful. What's happening? And he's kind of like looking up and grabbing his head.
There is some slight memory bleed happens occasionally. You'll figure your shit out. It's fine.
I just keep seeing so much blue. It's terrible.
No, blue is fine.
How long did we sleep?
Why were we in there? That was a long period of time. What were we supposed to accomplish?
You are asking the right hand to Kishul too many questions. I suggest you shut the fuck up and let him talk to us.
No,
You were
way nicer in there.
Yeah, I was. And look what fucking happened. Everyone nearly died. So, shut it.
Okay.
Dr. Professor Draxxus,
He
if
might
you
have a
will.
point.
You don't have to be so mean.
on the bright side. You all passed.
Excuse me, are there snacks between?
Are there snacks? That'd be wonderful.
I'm a bit hungry myself.
Yeah, man, I could definitely go for snacks.
What kind of snacks do you have?
I feel like this is a curse that I've just been placed under for my entire life, in this world and the next. I don't have snacks. and
What'd you
I'm not
say?
going to provide
That is a curse.
Oh, God.
Wait a minute. I might have something for that.
You can eat the crab.
Whoa, wait.
Who has crabs?
Cauldron. Boiling water for the crab.
Nobody touches Shelly.
All right, then. You succeeded, more or less, in your task.
Great.
You seem real excited, kid.
What do we get?
Nothing.
Did we win anything?
Yes, you lived.
Besides
get our-
that.
Well, when you die in the dream, you die in real life, so that's a pretty good start.
I got a lot of my anger out.
I don't think that was on the
None
application.
of us died, right?
None of you died.
Though I will admit, some of us were a bit more helpful than some of the others.
I saw that. You ran away.
And he kind of looks over to who is now Boshi.
You cheesed it right out of there.
Was
Listen,
that you? Were you Stabitha? Was that you? Yoshi?
I'm not proud of myself, but I thought that I get to keep whatever I left with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we
I was going to
established.
give it to you, Dr. or Professor, Mr. Draxxus the third.
I believe
That makes sense. I think we were probably promised fabulous prizes.
you weren't. You weren't.
Maybe like a.
He begins to fold up a scroll that says deceased. It takes a solid 30 seconds of him rolling it nonstop. Like when you unroll the paper towel too much.
What are you
and then
rolling up? Is that like your important notes? It's that. What is that?
That's the remainder of the associated gilded adventures that died.
Oh.
But we fucking lived, didn't we, lad?
We're the only ones left?
No. All of these got as far as you did as well. The rest of them went to the actual tower, and they died there. So, your prize is... Everybody,
Going to the next tower.
Go into the next
Do
tower.
we get snacks first?
If you want to buy snacks on your way, I'm not going to stop
Now,
you.
lad, this time I want to be exactly sure. Exactly sure. What is it exactly that we're going to be getting paid for all this? If you're telling me all these people are being dead, I want to get paid if we're going to live. I don't want to be ripped out of this dream telling me, well, I'm glad you didn't die, but you don't get anything.
No, I'm okay. You seem to be confused, I think. I can tell by the armor and what you projected yourself at that you're well aware of who the one true God is. Is that correct? Is that safe to assume?
I know this
Aye,
way.
it's Gashul.
Right.
Jinx.
Do you know who the left hand of Gashul is?
Ah, it's my boy.
Don't you fucking dare.
Is this
He
like
rides a
cult
great
thing?
dragon, they told me. In his dreams, he is a knightish warrior
I'm going to put him back in.
by the name of
Don't.
Barnabas.
Don't.
The great and terrible.
Okay, so
The
you're a heretic.
bold.
He sounds like a really great guy. Can you tell us all about him?
You're a heretic. Do you know who the right hand of Gashul is?
I'm gonna walk up to Draxxus, and I'm gonna like, can I like pull him aside? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know. Is this like a cult thing?
Which part of it?
The whole God thing. I don't know if I'm about that. Do I have to serve? Like, do I have to go knock on people's doors?
What? No, you're going in a tower and trying not to die.
I'm not doing it in the name of like some, Gashul, am I?
Okay. All right. Let me
Called
just
Gashul's witnesses.
cut to the chase real quick.
Oh, I hate those guys.
I am Draxxus. What that
Hi,
means.
Draxxus. I am Mikhail.
Got it. I have a list of your names. It's fine. You can just stop there. What this means is that you were handpicked, more or less, by me to attempt to enter the Jade Colossus. Your options are now to enter the Jade Colossus, or I erase you from existence.
All right. New plan.
I then back onto the plinth. All right, I'm ready. Send me.
Are you asking to be erased from existence?
No, you said we must go back into the Jade Colossus. This is how we got there the first time. I'm ready.
The actual one. That was fake.
We gotta walk.
Real life will die.
How do you get a power like that? You could just snap your fingers and have people drift off into dust, into nothingness.
I heard
see
he
the
was saved by the
contraptions?
great Jinx.
Did you? Nope, I saved her. Did you see the contraptions and the series of mages that were casting spells constantly on your bodies? It's really
I
elaborate.
thought they were singing us a lullaby, to be honest with you.
Kind of. The crab was hard to get in there. I'm not going to lie. We never did two people.
How did you get the crab in there? That's very.
I don't know.
And
I
why did the
expected him
crab
to be
project
crab goblin.
itself as a crab?
I mean, I feel like their brains are pretty simple. That it didn't have much of an imagination.
Shelly's very self-aware.
She could have
crab.
been a dragon, is all I'm saying.
Could have.
That would have been far more helpful.
Could have been a.
The crab itself.
I don't know. I don't think
Or
they
a
have a.
kraken, a big
If a
giant
centaur-
beast of the sea.
If a centaur is a man and a horse, what is a goblin?
All right. So we need to go to the new one, and we got to go in.
Yeah,
It's going to change just like this one did. I quite
No, I don't think so. I
hated
think we're
not
going
having a
to.
beard. I felt naked.
No, you changed yourself. This was a entire. Okay, look, this was magic. You're going to the actual tower.
Oh, makes sense. You could have just said that in the first place.
Got
Right.
it.
I thought it was pretty
I don't
self-explanatory.
need to know how the boat got there, lad. I just need to know where the boat is.
I'm gonna.
What are you saying right now, Ewan? Are you trying to be some smart? What? I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm just saying, get to the point, lad.
Oh, okay.
Instead, we have to go to the Jade Colossus. How do we get out of here?
On an airship.
If you don't have magical
Like a luxury
snacks,
airship?
do you have regular ones?
I'm not giving you any snacks.
There's probably snacks in the airship.
Better be. I'm hungry.
I'm
I don't
hungry
know
as
who they
well.
are.
Now,
All right, let's.
snacks if we fly coach.
Are we
Oh,
gonna
I
fly
hate
coach?
that.
I
There's
feel
never
like
enough
we're worthy
legroom.
enough for that.
I always struggle with my legs, and I tell them I'm a big man, and they don't care. And then I cut off one of their heads, and then they care. And then they
Usually I
usually
have a lot more. I get a lot more questions about your impending death, but at this point, I just want you to leave.
I mean, I might starve to death by the time we get there, so.
Yes, that's not good.
Are we taking an airship or a Bolivian skywell? How are we getting there?
That's an airship.
He just said an airship, lad.
I know, but I was really hoping for a Bolivian skywell.
No.
You have flying crabs.
No. You live. It's not like you're new here.
That would be
Live your whole
absolutely
life.
It's
awful,
different.
lad.
It's different than what?
The places we've been.
Where I lived
Where did you? You know what? I'm going to stop asking you.
in a house.
How do we get to the airship?
You leave
There?
through this door,
Over there?
and then you head down the stairs.
There? That way or that way?
Oh my! She just talks the whole time. You're going to get to the center of this tower on the main floor. You're going to leave. You're going to see lush green grass and an airship waiting for you.
Okay, but if I see a vending machine on the way there, I'm definitely getting snacks. And I follow his directions and start making my way. I'm like, come on, guys, let's go.
Oh, he said snacks. She just follows him.
Make you the fucking leader, I say as I follow him down the stairs.
Are you? What? Huh? I'm the leader. I'm the leader.
Oh my god, guy.
I walk over to Bjark and I'm like,
I'm going to poorly hide myself taking berries out of a pouch to eat.
Perfect.
Can I roll a perception to see if he's hiding snacks from me?
Sure.
If we find some gold, we can keep it, right?
I thought I told you to leave. Yeah, you keep whatever the hell you want.
Great. Best of luck to you.
I go over to Bjark and I whisper into his ear and I say, I'm the leader.
This is what you've decided, is it? And you think you could fight me and claim leadership?
Well, that's not how we have to decide it.
Yes, it is. Either that or whose dick is bigger, and I win on that one, I
We're
promise.
not barbarians.
It's
We're not savages, okay? We choose who the smartest and the most sexy and charismatic and beautiful person of this group should be the leader. And I
still vote for Bjark.
I'm on team keep what you kill for what it's worth.
If it's going to be the most sexy, it's got to be Rufus.
Okay, you can be associate to the leader, all right? You can be like second in, you can be like leader helper, all right?
You know what we used to do to people like you who came to our territories to try and talk to us in that kind of way?
Have sex with them.
And then after that?
I tell them that they were awesome and then make them the king because they realized how good they were at having sex.
Ooh, call them a carriage.
If
No, we would
Give us
never
first
call them a
class
carriage,
ride.
but you were right. That is
Bullshit
pretty much what we did. Yes, when the Southerners invaded our territory, we had sex with them and then they became our kings. We're not entirely sure how, but
That's what I
that's
thought.
our history. That is good enough by me. You can lead.
Get the next 5 in here and reset the spell work. These ones aren't going to.
Okay, well, that's what I thought.
The
Follow
vending
me.
machine's on the first floor.
And I start going.
Door closes.
Yeah, we'll find the airship if we can.
As you walk down the spiral staircase of what was once the Tower of Va, you enter the first floor, in which you see there is what appears to be some kind of vending machine. It says written in clear common. It says exact change only, and as you look up to it, it only has crackers.
Shh, we got to get in there.
Cheese crackers?
No, just regular, unsalted.
So
crackers.
hungry. I'm really, really hungry. Can anybody break this?
We
Bjark.
want to break into the right hand of Gashul's vending machine.
I go to Bjark and I put my hands on his shoulder and I say, I need you to get those snacks, man. All right? Okay? All right? And I pull out my sham and I just start and I cast enhance ability on him. And I give him not bear's endurance. I give him bull's strength, and he has advantage on strength checks, and his carrying capacity doubles. And I'm just like, and I'm like looking over at it, like, come, get to crack.
I am not going to break Professor Dr. Draxxus's vending machine, but
We'll just run really fast.
I will just lift the whole vending machine up.
And take it with you.
His carrying capacity doubles. That's a
You
great
will
idea.
pay for this as we need them, but I'm not going to commit a crime.
So you pick it up, and as you take a few steps, you feel like a tug, and then it like tugs again, and then and you feel like an arcane surge as whatever was powering this powers down, as you have unconnected it from the magical ley line that ran through it. And you begin to carry this towards the airship. At the edge of the island that consisted of where the Tower of Awe was, there is now a dock on the edge hanging off there, and sitting in there is a rather ominous-looking airship. It is like a boat, lots of spikes, lots of black material. The giant balloon is black as well, and it has the symbol of Gashul on it, netted down and held on there. It's as if goblins made it. It waits to carry you off to hopefully sunnier pastures.
Hey guys, look at that fine craftsmanship.
Did you build this, Rufus?
No, I'm not much of a builder.
Oh, what are
I'm
you?
more of a hunter-gatherer.
Oh. So you really like deer?
Yeah, they're delicious. I feed Shelly a berry.
That's cool. How did you find your crab?
I told you the story 1,000,000 times.
I forgot because I wasn't listening.
I've been with Shelly since she was a wee little crab. And she just kept growing and growing and growing.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
I'm curious. Why didn't you just eat her when she was little?
I've got a shellfish allergy.
Aww.
That's so cute.
Boshi walks over to Rufus and puts her hands out like she wants one.
I will give you one of my berries.
Yes.
I'm going over to the vending machine.
Sorry, I was shellfish. And then she walks off.
I'm trying to break it.
You see 5.
No, you're not going to break it. You will pay the coin for it. This is owned by Dr. Professor Drax.
It's not going to make any money out of it now, Bjark. Just come on. Just give me the crackers.
That is a good point.
Like 5
I have
adventurers
committed a crime. Fine. I dropped the vending machine right next to you.
on him. 5 armor-clad adventurers step off of the airship and begin to single-filely walk past you as you are holding and then dropping a vending machine next to Mikhail.
Hey lads,
Bye.
don't believe him. They don't pay a shit for going in their dream machine. It's all a lie.
We understand.
Those guys are here for our jobs.
Also, if
They
you
want
can,
to take our jobs.
if you can project yourself into anything, so I'm thinking something with big breasts. And I can give him a wink, and I
why would
set
that
him
help?
up.
They're going to take your job.
Trying to take our jobs away?
Yeah,
They're taking our jobs?
they want to take our jobs.
You'll be fine, lads.
Are you okay? Are you guys
Yeah,
okay?
I'm fine, but these guys are here to take our jobs.
Wait, is these the guys talking
I
to us?
grip my axe.
Are we gonna attack him?
Why? What
They're
are you?
here for our jobs.
Yeah, if they go through the machine and they pass the application, they get our jobs.
But it's only if we die. So, let's not die.
Or we kill them?
If
Little
we
one.
kill them, they can't take our jobs.
Or they could kill us and then just take our job.
All right. We give you adventurers one chance, and if you don't leave, we're gonna kill you and take your jobs, so you don't take our jobs.
Stupid foreigners.
Were you guys this bad before you went into the? What happened in there?
Oh, I was bad when I went in there. You get one chance to not be yourself. One chance.
It was scary in there. We got blacked. All of us got blacked hard.
And
Some of us got double blacked.
and our other member, Krabatha, was turned into a crab as they got out. That's that shame, awfulness.
She
that
had
happened to
blonde
Krabatha.
hair. Look at her now.
She can't speak. She can only go.
That's a weird noise. I thought crabs went.
Yeah, it's just what happened.
Oh, they're eating cookies.
Do you really want that? Do you want that to happen to you?
Do you want to be crabbed and blacked?
I mean, I don't think we really have a choice. That's not how this whole thing works.
Yeah,
All
you
I'm
do.
saying
You
is-
end your existence.
All I'm saying
That's
is,
what he's going to do if we don't.
if you go in there, you will be blacked and you will leave with crabs.
I think it's worth it to the alternative, if I'm being honest.
Okay, they're fine with dying. They're fine with dying, guys. Let's just go. They're fine. They're fine with getting turned into crab people, crabble.
And we're fine with them just going in?
I whisper at Bjark, I'm like, they're just gonna let them have the fear of crabs.
If you say so.
Good luck.
Good luck to you
idiots.
guys as well. I'm very impressed that you made it out of the challenge.
You have to be as smart as us to get out. And we're very
smart.
You see the who is clearly the leader in this case. You see him look back to the party and go, "We're fine," and then they begin to walk in towards the temple. Your way to the airship is completely clear. What are you guys doing?
Sail off.
Opening up the vending machine.
The vending machine.
I
is on
get
the
a bunch of
ground.
crackers.
You take the vending machine.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you break the vending machine?
I want to break it and get the saltines.
They're not saltines.
No salt. The teams.
They're just teens. They're just saltless crackers.
I take them anyway.
You take a bag full of teens.
And it takes me way too much work to get in. And as soon as I get them out, I put them in my mouth. I'm like,
You got bean bags, son.
really, really good.
You guys want to
Such good flavor.
rewind real quick to where he said it's a bag full of teens. It takes me too long to get in.
We're not going to talk about teen bagged.
These are terrible. I would never recommend the team.
No, they're really good. They're really, really good. Everybody's missing out. We got cool crackers.
Been chewing the whole trip.
Bjark and I are best friends because we got crackers and you didn't.
Boshi's running
So
me.
good. Really, really good.
I still think if it's going to be who's the best looking, it should be Rufus. But I guess we should get going if we're going to be get going.
Does anyone have any water? I wish to wash my mouth out.
No, doesn't need water. It's delicious on its own. My saliva flavors it deliciously. Goes along very well with the texture of my mouth.
I can't taste my tongue anymore.
That's a part of the flavor.
As you sit bickering on the deck of this airship, it undocks, and with a creak and a moan, it begins to putter its way out of the island and down. It begins to descend down lower into the undersphere. There is, in fact, no water on this ship. There are no more snacks than the saltines or the unsalted teens that you have on board the ship already. And there is no way to de-stick those teens from your mouth. Yeah. The ship will journey for 2 days to the island in which the Jade Colossus is on. So dare I ask?
I go to Ewan at one point,
2 days.
and I go to Ewan and I'm like, "You want some crackers?"
No, lad. I heard that even some of those teens can stick in your mouth and live up for 2 to 3 whole days.
Where did you
No,
hear that
thank
from?
you.
Who told you that?
A cleric.
Well, they're stupid.
I learned
they're
it in
wrong.
church, lad.
Oh, well, they lie more than I do.
2 to 3 days, lad.
Mm-hmm. You gonna be able to live that long? Without eating a cracker?
All right, fine. Give me the damn crackers.
I hand them to him.
They are as dry as you expected them to be, and they seem to stick in your mouth for 2 to 3 days.
Ochi, I need your help.
She's playing a jaw harp and singing a song about the whole trip. It's going to annoy the hell out of everybody.
What are you playing?
The jaw harp?
Mouth harp.
It's called a jaw harp.
I've never heard that.
There
I
are
was
some
a
other
music
terms
major
called
in college.
don't-
Never heard
You
of
never
this.
heard of it? It's in every like redneck scene.
Hold
It's
on one sec.
Is that little weird? Do you have one in your home?
No. No.
Amazing.
You guys might be getting a little bit longer than an hour today. That's all.
Pause the podcast. Welcome back. Now play it.
What?
Play
Play
it.
it. Play it.
Put
Can
your
you
mouth.
play it?
Put that in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Play it.
Play
Put it in your
it.
mouth. Play it.
now.
Put it in
No.
your mouth and make
Put it in your mouth,
music.
just one chord, just one note, because some people might not know what it
Someone
sounds
else
like.
has put this. Can I like cover my camera so you can't see how awkward I look playing it?
No, that's part of
do
the
it.
fun. They
No.
pay.
Sure.
Well, just turn around.
Listen.
Turn around.
Dance,
Hold
monkey,
on,
dance.
Put the privacy sock on and play us the mouth harp.
Guys, tune in next week for an intro song that I'm gonna write for the beginning.
Fuck, anything to save a couple dollars, I'm in.
I
Guys,
think
if we
we
get-
Guys, don't tune in.
If you can convince
Lauren's
all
gonna
your
play the
friends
mouth
to
harp.
become patrons, we will get Lauren to play the mouth harp for the
At
next episode.
Gen Con.
Sure.
On
Potato
stage.
sack.
I am playing
I
the
feel
Sham.
like this is going to be the video played at our trial for sexual harassment. When Lauren
Not if no one
sues us.
complains.
Not about you. You
I'm
sure it's
looking
not
at
the
you.
part about the part about the mouthful of teens? Isn't good? That's not going to be what they.
We already gooped her earlier.
Ugh.
We blacked her.
All right, so I am laying on the ship and I'm playing my Sham. And as I'm playing my Sham, I lay there and I'm very, very lazy. And as I do so, I'm like, Ryan, give me some more crackers. And then an invisible man who's very handsome steps up next to me and he walks over towards the vending machine, grabs more crackers, walks over to me, and I just say, drop them on my face. And he just, and all of the crackers just are all over my face. And
He just unloads on your face, and you're like, okay.
So as the very attractive Ryan unloads his saltless mess on your face,
He's right.
yes, you hear
I got Cody.
you hear
ding, 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 ding.
That's what it sounds like. You take too many.
Fuck you.
you guys do-
So
you do-
hard.
You're right. You're right.
No.
That's what happens when you don't get any warning.
Yeah.
That's snot. Is that snot?
Next time, spit on it.
It's not snot.
All right.
The
we're good.
bell rings. The bell rings, denotating that it is time for the boat to land, this airship to land. And it begins to pull in to a dock. Are you guys still hiding in your rooms playing with your saltines?
Heck no, I'm on the deck trying to get a sweet tan.
What's happening? Perfect.
Of course it's not, but he wants it to.
So, as this airship pulls in, you see that taking up most of this floating island is a large city. And at the dead center of the city is a massive crystalline tower that just sort of rockets into the sky. It's jagged, parts of it sort of jut off in weird non-Euclidean angles and that kind of business. And you see this pull into a massive dock, and there are several other ships that match it already docked here. And before you is a sprawling city. You know that you have been tasked with adventuring inside the Jade Colossus to find what? You're not entirely sure. But before you, it lies. And before that is the city of Balrog.
I step forward and I just kind of squint with my mouth open, and there's just saltines, and I'm like, wow, do you ever see something just so big? You have to stop and marvel.
Yeah, I say as I stand up and I look down at myself.
Soft
You do
picture.
have big feet. You're right.
Hey guys, you think there's gonna be more of those sweet eggs in there?
Huh?
The
Sweet
ones
eggs.
that had those little creatures inside of them. I certainly hope so.
That
Yeah,
was
they were
really
delicious.
fun.
Mmm.
I had 100 saltines, and I don't want to think about that. And I start walking off the ship.
Can I leave the vending machine behind, boss? I don't think we need it.
Yeah. Just leave it.
I just want to see you carrying the vending machine through the dungeon.
We need sustenance.
Why did you punch the glass? There was already a hole in it.
It's like a bag I'm holding, but it's a fucking vending machine. You have to carry it around the entire. It doesn't fit in corridors. You have to like.
It's not a bag of holding though. It's
To the
just
left,
a
to the
vending
left, to the left. My
But
fingers,
it's
my
like,
fingers.
It's infinite, like, shitty crackers. It's fucking Cracker Barrel.
Just the size of 2 chests that you drag with you at all times. Oh man.
Are we supposed to go
But
to
there's
the
cut
tower?
glass every time you reach it.
Are
I'm
we
sorry.
supposed to go to the tower, guys? Is that our goal here? Is that what Draxxus wants us to do?
That is.
Lad,
Did
he,
he,
did,
like-
he didn't say anything about the city. Let's just go
Right,
straight to the
we can,
tower.
like, take a vacation before we go, right? That's what he wanted us to do. We should find a
You're our
tavern.
leader. You tell us where to go, boss.
So, from what you guys understand about your history and the associated Gilded Adventurers, the Association of Gilded Adventurers, is that this is more or less the home base of where they all end up. This town supports the association. It supports the adventurers of the Jade Colossus. This city used to be, I mean, it still is massive, but it used to be very populated, and now it's probably like 20,000 people of the once like 100 or so thousand people. Mostly because the adventurers just keep on dying. They just keep on dying, left and right. So that means no one has figured out the secret of what this place is or why it exists. But you know that there have been several strange things that have been found in here, and that is what Draxxus is looking for. There have been strange, like jade, metallic, stone body parts found scattered throughout this place that are almost impossible to remove from the tower itself. So researchers get sent in to research these things. Ways get sent in to mark the waypoints. But the dungeon changes and shifts all the time. So it becomes harder and harder to actually study these things or to study them and make it back out with the knowledge you've gained. So a constant flow of young upstart adventurers must continuously spelunk into this tower and find more of these things. Why Draxxus is concerned with it and why he keeps sending body after body after body at it, you're not entirely sure. But you were promised untold wishes when you leave, if you are successful. What that means, you're not sure. Yeah, untold wishes await you at your success.
Riches. Okay.
No.
I think we're gonna just wish.
All right, so
good job.
being the boss and the leader, I think that we should hit the town, and then we go in. We win the tower, and we get wishes, and then we are the best people ever. And I think that's our plan.
You know,
I add-
sorry, Boshi.
Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, ladies first.
Can we just promise that at least one person will like share the riches of the other person that they wish for, but like just make sure you wish everybody alive if not all of us make it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'll heal you and whatnot, but no, no. I'm getting the wish. I'm going to be sharing it. Do you hear? No.
What are you gonna wish for?
That's my business, lad.
But you could just say like untold riches for me and other person. Like
And
it's
also
one,
me.
it's still one wish.
Other personality. I want all the riches. I don't understand what you're not getting, lad.
Yeah, I don't understand either. Like
I don't like it.
I agree with you, and all the riches are for me as well. And right?
I
Yeah,
like
what
what
are you
you're
gonna
both
wish-
thinking. Once we finish with the Colossus, we fight it out to see who's the best. Yeah, and we take the trophies of each other and whatever riches we have.
Sure.
We all get riches.
Signifier of who is the ultimate victor.
I think
I
that
like
sounds
it.
fair. I'll be honest.
Bjark, what would you wish for, Bjark?
Great enemies to slay and the ability to destroy them.
Well, that's a stupid wish. Rufus, what would you wish for? God, why would you wish for that? You just die again. All right, you've already got your wish. Hey, forfeit your wish. Rufus, what are you gonna wish for?
I just want to go home to my family.
Also
You're
a stupid
around my
wish. You
tribe.
can go home now. It's not like he's watching us. Oh my god.
Are you sure
You
he's
know what I
not
would
watching
wish for?
us?
Someone to love me.
No one's ever gonna love you.
Now at that
And
attitude,
if I wish for them, okay. Okay, they
Lad,
will.
I
If I
don't
wish more.
understand. If you have enough money, lad, you could just pay someone to love you.
From behind you,
From
behind you, you hear a strange
right?
noise. It is like a thump and then like a scrape, thump, scrape. And as you hear this, you kind of look to turn around, and the only person that really sees them is Ewan, because you're about the same height. There is a goblin walking towards you. I assume Rufus is on a crab and therefore looks over the height of a normal goblin. There is a goblin moving
Look
towards
at these beauties coming down.
You hear the thump, scrape of his one metallic leg, unable to move, as there is no hinge in the knee, as he moves towards you at the end of his ship towards the gangplank and says, "Get off my ship."
Okay, I walk off.
Great.
Hey, we were leaving anyway.
You were taking way too long.
Listen, if I'm going to win, I want Draxxus' job.
I'm keeping all of the saltines.
Ah,
I just kind of and I run past him and I go to the saltines and I pick up like a handful, like scoop them, and I'm like, they're mine. These ones are mine. These ones are for me, and then I run off.
Just let it go. They're not going to love you anymore.
We earn them.
does he have
They're
any
ours.
other goblins around him, or is it just his
Oh,
one goblin?
the entire ship is crewed by goblins, but they're just like small and up in the rigging and doing their own thing, kind of out of sight, out of mind. But the place is swarming with them.
That's fine. It's haunted anyways.
Vending machine's haunted?
Walk on. No, not to Michael. I'm going to say that to the goblin. He's a liar. I don't know what you guys don't get about this.
Okay, you said that to Mikhail that it's haunted.
I think they're going to mutiny.
Perfect.
Why?
You
he
didn't
looks
hear
to
the
the dude.
whispers, lad.
What are
I
they
said,
going to mute?
get off my
Good luck.
ship.
Good luck.
Get up.
Yeah,
What are they muting? I don't.
Oh, thank God. They're on the ship. All right, boys. Saltines for everyone.
And you see like just like spiders of goblins just descend from the rigging.
They're just called teens, okay?
They're going through this.
They're
So
Bags of teens for everyone.
Yeah.
It's a teen raid.
And the gangplank is pulled back onto the ship.
All right, Bjark, I think a good wish for you would be endless money, like Ewan said, because Ewan is smart and knows what he's talking about. And endless money will get you anything. And I think that you should wish for that instead of just
It won't bring you honor.
what?
Endless money won't bring you any honor.
You can like buy honor, right?
You cannot purchase something which must be earned by the soul and the sweat of your own brow.
But you could buy a metal.
Okay, I'm gonna wish for honor. My wish is honor.
Either you have it or you don't.
What if I wish for it?
You cannot get it. How did you get your honor? I wished for it. What did you have to do for it? I just had to wish for it. That's not honor. That's laziness.
Well, a lot of people would think that's cool. They would be like, "Oh, I wish I had a wish to wish for honor." I'd be like, "Yeah, but I'm cool." So
I think I'm with you and on this one. Money sounds pretty good. Rather than wishing for honor, rather earn the honor.
all of you will wish that you had my honor when I wish for it.
I want to change my wish. I'm going to wish that you're honorless now.
You can't do that. No. And I walk over to Rufus and I'm like, if you don't wish for that, if you wish for that, I'm going to wish that your crab was dead. I'm going to go get a new wish.
As you continue to argue about what wishes should be used for what wishes, a person moves almost soundlessly towards you. They're wearing an elegant robe, hands clasped behind their back. They are ostensibly bald and a pale kind of color. And you just hear, "Hello, my name is Roger. Are you the new adventurers?"
Hi, Roger.
No, just Roger.
Right, Roger.
It's the fucking dudes, and they
Roger
just have
that.
regular ass names.
I have been tasked
Oh my
with bringing
God.
adventurers to the Jade Colossus. Are you the newest applicants?
Yeah.
Yep, we got the job.
Are you sure? You didn't seem confident about that.
Listen up,
This is
Q-Tip.
our leader, Mikhail.
We earned this.
You earned what?
Being the new adventurers, we're here to get our wishes.
Oh, you earned it. didn't know
Earned.
what-
That's what I said.
I didn't know what an ardent was.
I earned it.
Ardent.
Listen up, Q-Tip. We earned it.
Ardented. I get it.
I swear to Gashul.
Must be it.
I certainly understand what you said. Yeah.
Then you can translate for him.
Hey, Arundel.
Okay.
For those of you that don't have the VOD, I'm crying right now. I had to mute.
Okay.
Arendit.
He looks to you guys and says, well then, if you are the adventurers that were sent here, please follow me. And he turns and begins to walk into the city.
Like you can't even fucking understand me. That's some bullshit.
Probably because he doesn't have any hair on his head.
Aye.
I've heard that.
Oh, fucking derailed.
Don't you guys want to know what I would wish for?
You just
Yeah.
see this guy continuously
What would
walk.
you wish for, Boshi?
Oh, I know. You want your horns back.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, is that what you want?
no.
Did you lose them
I'm
on
going to
all?
wish that I never heard that joke now, I think. And she's just going to follow the guy.
Not
Wow.
all of us, lass, can be
Wait,
as
kill the
beautiful
mood, Rufus.
as that goblin up on that crab right there.
What?
Not all of us can be as beautiful as Rufus is.
Rufus, Ewan saying you have a nice ass. It's a compliment.
Well,
Goblin
that's
ass.
kind of weird. Rufus has 8 charisma.
So does Ewan. So does Ewan.
He commented on your boot. To maybe it's just complimenting your feet. I don't.
All
know.
right, Q-Tip, where are we going?
We're following him actually through the
And
city.
he left.
No,
He
yeah,
left
we're following him.
Continued to argue.
We're
Yeah,
cackling
we're
and
like
listening
walking and
to
arguing.
Boshi about whatever she was going to
Yeah.
wish about. Like
So he
fucking
relatively wordlessly leads you through the city as you guys bicker and bicker and bicker. And as the city kind of winds and wends its way through the streets, wends its way through the city, you enter a large like city center. And at the edge of the center of the city, the northern edge, the one closest to the Jade Colossus, is a massive building. And upon it says the words Association of Gilded Adventurers. Only many of the letters are faded and fallen off. The D is off. It just says Guild Adventurers. So it looks like it's in disrepair. It looks like
Association of Guild Adventurers. Are we gonna like we're gonna like breathe underwater? That's what they're gonna like gill us up. 'Cause
there
that's-
needs to be some repairs done.
on the gills.
Are you the adventurers that were sent here?
You asked that question a lot. We are the ones that were sent here by Professor Dr. Mr. Draxxus, yes. If you
Oh.
don't believe us, we can kill you. Prove it.
No.
Boshi gets really close to the side of his face. Did you meet our Lord and Savior?
Draxxus?
No, the breadliest.
Drax.
No.
Oh. Okay. She just sinks back, just feeling her head where her horns were. There's like a little stump.
Don't mind her, lad. She's a bit slow.
I get that impression from
Hey, she's not slow. She's just sad.
sad, slow. It's mostly the
She
same.
lost her horns.
I see that, and everyone can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all heard you.
I didn't
I
hear what he
didn't
said.
lose my ears.
What did he say? Wait. What did he say? Pjark, what did Rufus say? I
It's
didn't
not important. If you don't mind, and he just waves his hand towards the entrance of the dilapidated Association of Gilded Adventurers. This is where I leave you. I must get the next batch.
I do have one question, lad.
Yes,
What's been killing everyone?
it's different every time.
Great.
Is it usually, however, a very large creature which has been hunting them?
It could be. The
Hey,
thing
you know if there's any of those serpents with the metal and the eggs?
I don't go inside the tower myself. I'm not an adventurer. See, the thing about people dying inside the tower is that they're inside the tower.
All right, lad, but you have others go in after them.
But then
Yes,
they
when
die
they're
in there. They
already
can't.
dead.
They
Doesn't
can't
somebody come out? Because Dr. Drax's professor gets the stuff that they bring out.
Yes, sometimes people come out, but usually they die. So
Everybody
once they
that goes
come
in the-
out, didn't
Everybody that goes in the
kill
tower
them.
dies.
Great. So we must go in or we're going to be erased. I think that
Yes.
Dr. Drax's professor, Mr. Draxus, is a total cunt.
How many people have made it out alive and then lived like forever?
They had like really good honor.
5.
5.
So
We're
they
about to
should
double
know
it,
what's
boys.
inside.
For honorable. They're like really awesome and everybody loves them and
They work at the
their birthday
tower.
parties.
They work in Draxxus's library.
Wait a minute. If we're successful and we do a good job, all we do is get like another job.
No, they wanted to work there. After what they saw,
Well, they're just stupid.
All right, lad, I got to tell you, you're not great at following logic. I asked you what's been killing everyone, and you said they're all dying inside. And I said, well, didn't you send someone else in to find
Yes.
out what has been killing everyone? You said, well, they don't come out either, except for these 5. Well, wouldn't those 5 have come out and said, hey, there's great big fucking snakes inside or something to let us know the
He said
future?
snakes.
we know
Every time.
there are massive crushing machines, there are giant snakes, there are massive monsters, there are all kinds of things. The
We
thing
don't-
about finding a dead body is that it's already dead and it can't tell you what killed it.
We can't. We don't have to go, guys. We don't need to do
No,
that.
we certainly do. It sounds like it's an amazing place. It sounds better than the last place. we
Nah.
were.
Couldn't
No.
you just made a fucking map?
No, it moves.
Oh, that's way worse than I thought originally.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
It's
just
real
means
bad.
it's harder to hit if it moves. That makes it fairer and gives you more honor when you kill it.
No, I'm sorry, young man. The tower moves. The insides.
Well, hey, what about those paths? We followed the paths last time.
Yes, you were in a dream state. That was what Professor Dr. Draxxus calls a practice run.
Well, we didn't die.
So
So
none of that was real.
No. Did you do well?
yeah, he gave us his vending machine as a reward.
Wow, that's impressive.
Well, not exactly.
Yeah, that's yeah. He said, "You guys are." He was like, "You guys are so cool. Have my vending machine and all of the tastiest food in the land." And then we ate it on the way here.
You got the tasty vending machine.
I don't recall him saying that at all, Mikhail. I
And
think
that means we're the greatest.
Usually he leaves the saltless crackers there.
Nope, it was salted crackers.
yours were salted. I got all the ones that didn't have salt. Damn it!
Because you weren't cool enough.
Bound to
guys-
salt.
All right, they got rolled by a bunch of goblins and they took their vending machine anyway.
Oh.
Have you guys been on many boats?
So we're just gonna go in the tower and just get our wishes and win. And a bunch of people have done it before, like 5 other guys,
Yes.
and we'll just be awesome. So I think we're
I
fine,
wish you
guys.
the best of luck.
We've done
Yeah,
it once
there's
before.
8 of us. We should be fine.
I'm
There's
sorry. Tiny hornless creature, what did you say?
I just said it's usually salty on ships. So you just stick your cracker out.
I told you she was.
I don't know what that means, and I go inside.
The people who work on the boat, never mind.
Best of luck. And you see him turn and begin to walk back towards another boat that is docking.
Oh, were you
Why
talking
are we
about
going in here anyway? Let's just go to the tower and get this done and get our wishes.
All right, how long do we have to be in the tower?
I think we got to bring back some of those now crystals things.
We got to
Are you
bring back a
asking
green
each other?
stone, I guess.
I don't know. I was.
Fuck it.
There was a lot of words that were said that I did not understand completely.
Let's do it.
Yeah, me neither.
Guys,
do
don't
it.
die.
Really just kind of winging it.
Do you beeline straight for the tower, or do you actually go inside the association?
I go to
Fuck
the
it, let's
guild,
be
like-
there for the tower.
Okay.
No, she wants to go in the association thing because he told them.
Yeah, and I'm also going into the Gill Association.
Well, we might go in and be like, "Hey," and then leave.
Okay. So as you walk in, you see another one of these berobed, bald-headed. You're pretty sure it could be a female, but they all seem to sound the same.
Oh, are
And
you Rogera?
No, my name is Rebecca. Please
Rebecca.
step forward.
Rebecca?
You look like a Rogera.
No, just Rebecca, just one.
All right.
Please sign your name in the adventure log. And there's a giant, like, golden tome in front of her.
You want my autograph? Is that like?
I
I
don't want it.
worked on this really hard, and he writes it in.
Right here on the book, please. If
All
you
right,
could.
lass. How important is this?
The signing of your name?
Yes.
I bleed on the book.
I sign my name and then I give the quill to Shelly.
Does this have anything to do with the wishes? I need to know about getting paid.
I'm not supposed to tear the pages out, but that's disgusting.
That is me. You have my word and my blood.
We gotta be tricky.
Boshi uses her pinky to sign with Bjark's blood. Thank you. I have a quill or any thanks. It's very kind of you.
Okay.
And then she wipes it off on the
Are we all
guy.
going to do that? Are we all signing in Bjork's blood?
I'm
We're going to
sorry.
need more.
I didn't sign Bjark's blood.
The hairy one. What were you saying?
Does this actually matter? Do we need to use our whole full name? Does this have anything to do with getting paid our wishes?
I'll be honest with you. I don't actually care what you sign. Just put a mark in the book.
He
Blood is
signs
best.
Now, show a
signs
little pride in
William
your work. You're doing
Ewan
hard.
Hard on that
De
signature.
La Rosa Gonzalez Montego. And he signs all that.
Perfect. Does everyone else also sign in Bjark's blood?
Yes.
I know.
No.
She draws a turtle.
Is this going how you hoped it would, Mike?
Pretty much.
She can't spell.
You remember the part where I read the previously on part? That's all I wrote. So this is going exactly as I expected. So as you all make your mark in the book, she goes to close the book and then realizes it's still moist with Bjark's blood and just sort of picks it up and moves it away to dry somewhere else. And she picks out a small lockbox and opens it up, and she brings out 5 necklaces in front of each of you. These necklaces are on like golden thread. They are gold, and in the center of them is a small, like black and green, and looks like lightning is kind of going through it, crystal on each of them. And she hands them, she like slides each one of them in front of you guys on the counter. She says, "Please keep these on you at all times."
Did you guys know we were going to get swag?
Is this the thing that we got when we were in the other place? And then it was like, only use it once. And then he drew like a banana.
No.
Does
That
it
is-
come in blue and silver? Because gold and green is really not my, and the black is, it doesn't work. My
I'll take
tattoo
his.
green is, you
No.
can, I mean blue.
What about Shelly?
She reaches down and grabs a pouch and hands the pouch to Boshi. These are the Midnight Stones. These are how Draxxus will watch your progress. They will also resurrect you one time So it's important to keep it on you at all times.
Wait a minute.
You look over and she's chewing on hers.
Yes.
That means everyone died not once, but twice.
Yes. Well, a good number of people died one time, and then we started implementing these devices, and then they started dying 2 times.
Yeah, I'm going to need one of these for Shelly.
Wearing the necklace at the time of the death?
It just has to be on your person. Could be.
I turn and I look down the rest of everybody and I say, guys, just put on your damn necklaces.
What if I put on everyone's necklace? Can I just like keep dying?
No, that's not how it works.
Technically, that is how it works.
Suck it.
I think I should have more then. I should have 2.
Is that because you're the worst?
It's because then I should have none because I'm the best. And I take mine off and I give it to you. And I'm like,
She puts it on.
oh, Draxxus watching me anyways. I won't die at all. I'm the greatest.
You know, I just don't understand. If he's telling us he's getting to the end of his list and he had some really great adventurers, why didn't he just give them a whole bunch of the fucking resurrection stones and he'd have been able to get all of his little green jewels up and out of that big tower there in the first place?
It's a standard tactic of leadership. What am I saying? This is exactly how I was in the damn... what was that? That fucking dream thing?
I think
His
a
logical
professor...
timing is infinite.
if he is a professor, I'm starting to have my doubts. Would
Do
be able
not
to
doubt the
figure
great
that
Professor
out.
Dr. Mr. Draxxus. He is our savior and the right-hand man of Gashul.
Maybe it was an
The
honorary
right-hand
title.
man of Gashul is Lord Barnabas Bray the Bold.
No, he's left.
No, he's
He
not.
might be left-handed. I'm not sure.
No,
Barnabas
he's-
wasn't even sainted.
I've heard it go both ways.
I'm going to try to sleight of hand take Ewan's gem and put
No,
it on.
fuck that. He's the mind. No. I have perception, bitch.
While he's just ranting on about how he should have more, I'm going to take his.
Just picture me holding this necklace ranting about how not professory Dr. Professor Draxxus, Mr.
I'll probably
Draxxus
fail,
is.
but I'm still going to try it.
You can try it. You will not be able to take it out of his hand. So yeah, you just begin to reach over towards you, and
Let me know if I see him. I will make a check if necessary.
you see him.
I'm
see him?
grabbing onto it.
I want to grab his hand and bite the wrist. Really hard.
Ow! God! Why?
I will grab his hand and bite the other side.
Stop!
So
Shelley
she
grabs
takes her
the
necklace off and puts it back on him and goes, "You might get rabies." She puts his necklace back on him.
Get your rabies? Your rabies?
I thought we were doing this. I thought we were going to eat Mikhail.
No, I just wanted to see what his
You're
looked like.
just being a little thief, that is.
Ah,
Do we get any cool items before we go in to help to aid us in our fights?
yeah, the necklaces, stupid idiot.
Like
God.
the stones that resurrect.
Excuse you, I meant like really cool weapons.
Yeah, well, I want mine back now. Because I don't know if Ewan's going to kill me. And I run over and I grab it and I take it off your...
It's already on your neck. She just put it on your neck.
Thank you.
She takes hers back and puts it back on.
All right, Michael, I'm sorry that I did
Is there
that.
a chance that you guys got on the wrong boat?
No, I
No.
want to apologize if you're going to be leading us. You know, I had flashbacks of me and all my kin sitting around eating our salted bread, and you know,
Well, I'm not your kin, all right? And I'm not your can or your can't,
I
all
don't
right?
think so, man. I think he's thinking you're the salted bread.
No, you know,
Salted bread.
I am your leader, and that hurt. A
Yeah,
lot.
but if you
I just
die,
want to
I'm
say,
totally going to eat you.
I'm truly sorry.
You got a good flavor.
My instincts kicked in.
Well, I won't. If Rufus, if you die, then I will not eat you because I have respect.
Well, that's good because I've already promised my body to Shelly.
I lean on the counter closer to Rebecca. They could be at this for quite some time. I've seen this debate go on for a while.
I feel like I agree with you. I only known them for a few short minutes, but this appears to be just. Is this a ruse? I know that.
Okay, guys,
Dr. Draxxus
let's.
likes to play pranks every once in a while. Did you get on the wrong ship?
One last question.
You're not the first one to ask that question. That's
I can't
interesting.
imagine that I am.
Are there snacks?
Inside the tower?
You want some
No,
salt?
I meant out here that we could bring in the tower, like for survival.
I have teens right here. Here.
I don't want that. She
Well,
smacks it. No.
That's what you're getting.
No.
Don't eat the teens. There's plenty of food here at the Associated Guild of Adventurers.
Are we like allowed to go in and come back and go in and come back?
Yes, until you can't,
Well, that's good to know.
which is approximately twice.
All right, guys. Our chances are really high. Let's do this.
Great.
Would you like to participate in the feast first, or do you want to go straight?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Must having the feast.
Can't go without a feast.
Rebecca, I am going to officially extend my hand to you. We have the feast, and then we have the sex.
I want to have sex too. I want to have.
Yeah,
have
all right,
sex?
fine.
Can I-
You can both come. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want you to be there.
Can I serenade you while you?
I've
That
never
would be very kind of you, but usually that is only afforded for the chieftain.
Okay, you should only.
But you will be there, so yes, that is
I can play
brilliant.
the sham.
I've never had to say that before, but I respectfully decline your invitation.
Well, I didn't want to have sex with you anyways.
It's that time of month.
The priests of Va have no
They're like children's dolls.
thank you. I couldn't think of a small enough
Oh,
word
that's
for
fucking disgusting, mate.
You only want to
weird.
play with children? That's kind of unusual.
You're telling me that down there you can't have nothing over here for this beautiful goblin riding this majestic crab with
It's just
his
it's smooth
three
all the way
strands
down.
of hair blowing in the wind hole with the sun coming down and beating his sweat on his face.
Is the feast just you and us?
It's just you. I stay here.
Will there be hot chicks?
No.
Well, Boshi will be there,
She will.
Oh,
so I'm afraid it falls to you for the sexing part of the
she's
feast.
like my weird aunt. That's gross. No, don't make me think about that.
What, now you don't want to participate because it's Boshi? What does that say about Boshi? I don't think
Do you want to have
speaks
sex with your
highly of her.
grandma? Do you want to have sex with your grandma? That's like what that is. Okay.
Is your grandma? You know what? I'm
She's
not gonna
just a
finish
nice lady. That's all it is.
You know
Like
what?
she's just nice.
You know what?
And
I will have sex with you, Boshi, because I don't care what you look like, a grandmother or not.
This must
I
be,
respect you as a person, and you are
this has to be a prank.
you're fine.
okay, but don't do it
There'll
while
be
I'm
no
eating.
lighting anyway. The candles will probably be low down by then, and if he's playing a Schwam, we'll want them even lower. So
Please don't play with it here.
You know, compared to Rufus Boshi, you should probably take up Bjark on his offer. I don't think it's going to come very often.
Oh, look at that. The next
no, only the once, and then it needs 15 minutes, but then we can go again, sure, if you want.
to the
yeah.
banquet hall.
Where's the banquet hall? Where is it? Where is it?
Where's the nearest cliff? If
Okay,
I
thank you. I walked to the banquet hall.
Just walk in any direction outside.
Okay, she's gonna go outside and sit down and think about it.
You get ready then, Boshi. I'll be waiting. Yeah. Gonna be good.
Hey, yo, Macau.
Walks outside and sits down. Drier than a cracker. Ugh. Just thinking about it, and she just sits there.
As you sit there and the remainder of the party get to what was told to be the banquet hall, the double doors open magically as you enter, and before you, you see a great, beautifully gilded room. That like the ceiling is gold, the light reflects off the ceiling, and there is a long banquet table sitting in front of you. And the smell just kind of wafts out and strikes you, Boshi. You smell hot cakes, salted teens, roast duck.
I want food, but I don't want any of that meat.
That's what they all say
That's pretty
until
good.
they get it.
But she's a vegetarian.
I
They're like,
I've seen some pretty interesting things, Lauren. That's all I'm gonna say.
she's gonna head inside and just. I'm not here for dessert. I snacks.
You
She
want
goes
to
and
skip
sits down.
everything and just go straight into the fucking? Okay.
No, lad,
As-
I don't.
As she just scrapes food towards her.
I don't think that she's here for the holy. She's mostly here for the Jared.
Shelly's gonna move in between Bjork and Boshi and make angry crab faces in his direction.
She's doing that, but with food.
As
I am sitting down in a chair and I'm leaning back and I go, Bjark, feed me.
And Rufus
Yeah.
is just sitting on the table,
I
Indian
suppose so.
style, or cross-legged and eating.
As the last of you enter the room, the door closes behind you. And as you look, you see that there is, in fact, no longer a door there at all. And you hear this, like, whoosh sort of noise. At the opposite end of said banquet hall, there's a large stone archway that sort of sparkles into life. The stones are made out of that same green and black material. And as they sort of sparkle, runes that are etched in all of them sort of glow this bright green. And a swirling vortex just appears at the end of this. That is your entrance to the Jade Colossus.
Can I put my mouth a little closer? Yep. Thank
And
you.
as Bjark scintillatingly feeds his hand down,
He's not ready.
That is where we end episode one.
Oh,
Watch me.
As Mikael deep throats Bjark, we end episode one.
we love your faces. We're going to have a little production meeting, chat, discussion, hang out.
HR is definitely getting involved on this
I
one.
see this as an absolute win.
This was awesome. We love your faces. We will see you next week. Bye.
See you guys.